Speaking from experience, a man who is serious about you and really likes you is going to send you that money right away.
Take me to the movies, don't take me nowhere unless y'all asking me, can y'all pay my bills.
I found out she was cheating on me.
And I told him, I was like, dude, if you don't get me, I'm going to shoot you.
When it comes to black women, do y'all think we care? Like, what part of that equation that y'all think we care?
No, we're not. It's just finally working.
We don't care. We're not angry. If you want to go find another woman in another country, that's fine.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe, also smash that notification bell just to be sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Alright guys, right now we're at about 19,700 subscribers. After watching my content, if you like it, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, also smash the notification bell. Show your brother some love, right? I see most of you guys that watch my content and not subscribe. It's free to subscribe, guys, so if you like it, before you leave, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also leave a comment, show your brother some love. Let's hop right into it.
This is a very quick and efficient way to know that the man you're dealing with is actually serious about you. What you're going to do is you're going to present to him an opportunity where you need a small amount of money, like $50 for an oil change, $75 for a phone bill, $100 for a textbook, something like that, okay? It's best to do this in person, but basically you're just going to tell him that you have this thing coming up. You have an oil change coming up and it's going to cost $50. You have a phone bill coming up and it's going to cost $75. You have a textbook you need to buy and it's going to cost $100. And that's it, okay? Even if you have the money, that's it. You're just going to leave it at that. And you're going to wait for his reaction. Speaking from experience, a man who is serious about you and really likes you is going to send you that money right away. He doesn't even care when you need it. He doesn't care if you need it next week. He's going to send it to you today. Okay? A man who's not that serious about you is going to give you excuses or solutions on how you can make that money yourself, and you don't want that. Excuses are going to sound like, oh, I don't have it this week. I might have it next week, baby. Can you hang on? Can you wait for me to get paid? He's not going to give it to you. Solutions is like, oh, my boy owns a bar. You want to go get a bartending job for a couple weeks? You know, you can earn some extra cash? No.
I'm done. That's it. I'm out.
Okay? No, because you...
The guy's not suggesting for a girl to go work in the bar to be a bartender. Why would he put a girl in that danger? I guess she's just doing coming off a whim here. But still. And you know what though? Guys aren't trying to stay around and play those games. There's so many games. It's a game within a game. Guys are just not interested. He's going to say, wait a minute. She wants money? Now, it's different if he's with her for like 2 years, a year, even 6 months. Sometimes we're like, yeah, a guy will consider. Then that works. But still, there should be a time frame on this. Let me finish.
You already know that option exists. The reason why you're with him is because you don't even want to have to think about that option. If he gives you excuses or solutions, he's a dub. Men love their money. So they only want to spend their money on someone that they love.
Oh, she's a gold digger.
And if they don't love you, they're not going to spend their money on you. I'm not trying to make you feel bad if you're in a relationship with this type of guy, because I've been there too, right? But the only thing you have to remember is that's not your lifelong partner, because your lifelong partner wants to be able to give you what you need right away.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
And if he can't, he finds a way to make it happen. And if he doesn't find a way to make it happen, he's not capable of raising your children. So do not give him any. He's not capable of putting a roof over your head, so do not move in with him. He's not capable of funding a wedding, so do not get married to him. Do you see what I'm saying? And you don't want to have to ask twice. You don't want to have to ask 3 times. You don't want to have to ask every week. So that's why I said he's going to send it to you as soon as possible, because he doesn't even want you to ask again. He wants to give you exactly what you want right away. If you haven't found it yet, there's nothing wrong with you. Please don't try to change yourself or beat yourself up. There's nothing wrong with you. You have to just keep waiting and keep looking, okay? Keep saying no. Keep saying no to the Dusties.
Run.
The thing with that, right, what she's saying, in some cases, that may be the scenario. What happens if a guy's money's tied up and he wants to do those things for you, but then he gives you that excuse? but then next week, he does it for you.
Exactly.
About that. So now the woman takes her advice, leaves the guy, good guy, wants to make sure he takes care of business. Just didn't have it at that time. Think about that, right? That's why these little things, these relationship coaches, all these women giving advice, she's not married, right? Ask her. That's the first thing I would ask in the comment. Are you married? No, I'm not. Just the same woman. I can't find a guy on my level. I'm so cool. I don't know if I can find that video, but that's what she said. So, should you be taking advice from a woman like that? Saying she's so cool, she can't find a man on her level? I think not. Let me keep going.
I don't want another motherfucker to offer to take me out to eat, to take me to the movies, to take me nowhere. Unless y'all asking me, can y'all pay my bills?
I am your mother. You listen to me.
Straight up. You want me to give you my time? You want me to come through kill? You want me to get my motherfucking hair done, my makeup done and everything else, just to come out and go on a motherfucking date, and we ain't talking about no bills.
Who do you think you are?
Real men get time from me. Real men get the with me, cause real men pay bills. You little motherfucking boys want to take a out to eat, take a to the movies. I don't want to do that. The only thing I want from a is my bills paid. Straight up. We can't do nothing else but that. I'm trying to secure the bag. And the money.
Well, you know what? I say, make it a transactional thing. Find a guy, you gotta be willing to give it up though. Find a guy trying to secure some buns. You just want to secure the bag? Hey, if you're looking right, set your price high. See if a guy go for it. Have transactional relationships. That sounds like it'll work for you. Yesterday I did a reaction to a woman that said she's a worker.
Worker.
I gotta say it again. Worker. She might as well be a worker because, and this lady was with 10,000 men. Probably not the case for you, but we need to look into that. These women that want all this money and wants a guy to just go away like he's a dog. Yeah, look into that. Let me hop on to the next video.
I've been dating a girl for the past 4 years. I was getting ready to pop the question, and then something big happened. I found out she was cheating on me. She said she was really sorry and that it was a mistake, that she loves me and that it's never gonna happen again. Any advice?
What I'll say to you is, in my experience, watching my clients, this is either the beginning of the end or it's the end of the beginning.
Like he said, this could be a mistake, but how? So if we hit a rough spot, you're gonna go fix it outside the relationship. Yeah, man, I'll get another chick.
Good advice, Steve. Steve is the same guy before that was the, oh, you take care of everything the women say. You pay the bills. He's right on this one. You have to. And I didn't know this when I was younger, right? I was one of those guys before. I try to make it work. I knew a girl cheated. Sometimes you don't have to find the evidence, right? You go off of the circumstantial evidence that you find or clues, right? Numbers in the phone, yeah. That right there is telling you everything in one shot, right? You gotta go with it. This guy found out there's no mistake, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Only thing that happened when she did it was butts in the air, right? So, yeah, leave her butt in the wind and go find another butt. I'll break it down nice simple like that. But let me hop on to the next one.
He comes out of the kitchen. I'm standing with my back up to the stove. And he doesn't say a word. He walks straight up, boom, left hand up under my neck, jacks me up off the floor. I'm up on the stove. I mean, he was a pretty big, strong dude. And I'm just like, what the? And he's like, he looks me dead in the eyes. And he says, I'm going to you. And you've heard that phrase to where people say they had that look in their eye. This dude's eyes look gray. I couldn't tell you what color they were right now if you paid me $1 million. And I remember both, I'd never seen eyes look like color. And I was able to scoop my way down off the stove because it was like a flat top stove. So I was able to slide off. He tries to like bring his knee up to knee me in the side as best I could. I kind of twisted my body that way he didn't like really knee me in the side. And I told him, I was like, dude, if you don't get me, I'm going to shoot you. Damn! And so he cocks his hand back and he's bringing it forward. I can see it coming and I kind of lift up my chin and he clips the bottom of my chin. He doesn't get like a full shot on my face. He's aiming for the side of my jaw to try to knock me out. And when I lifted up, he clipped the chin, and his momentum carried him, across the hand that he was holding me with. So he let go, and he kind of stumbles like a step or two to the left. Well, I step back. The way my kitchen is designed, I'm in a corner, because you have the refrigerator, then it cuts down, you have the stove, then it cuts back the other way, and you got the sink. I'm in that corner. He's already heading back to me. He's going to football tackle me or whatever he's going to do. He's charging. So I take out the gun and I fire. Boom, boom, boom. I thought it was twice because it was loud. It was in a confined kitchen and it was loud. He immediately falls back. Boom, just dropped. Didn't say a word, just fell back. And so I'm just like, I've shot obviously before, but never shot anybody, especially in like this. It's just been target practice or just randomly shooting in the woods before now. And so I'm just like trying to figure out what's going on, what my next move is. I look, I see my phone, I call 911. Now he's making sounds at this point. He never said words after that. He's just making sounds. Didn't have time to explain the whole situation. So in the 911 call, I had a friend of mine in my house. We were getting along. He flipped on me, tried to attack me, said he was going to kill me. I had to shoot him. I shot him twice in the chest. She starts directing me on what to do. She's like, can you see where his entrance wounds are? So I pull up his shirt. I see 2 of them, which is another reason why I only thought there was 2. She said, can you get a towel, put it over it? So I run down to my bathroom, the bathroom he had just come out of, jerk the towel, go back, put it over there. And that's really about all I could do. Like I didn't know how to do CPR or anything like that. She's asking me to ask questions. He's not responsive. He's only making noises. What I've heard from other people now.
All right, so let me cut this video short. So this was the mistake, right? The guy dealing with a woman at her house. Husband comes home. Now, you're in this man's house. Why would you think to go all out? Right? As soon as you see a guy in there, oh, I'm her husband, you grab your stuff, get up out of there and go. Because I'm not even gonna let the story keep going, but of course it ain't good for this guy, right? Why would you do that? Why would your first reaction would be to go at the guy thinking, I'm going to do this to you, I'm going to hurt you, I'm going to harm you, I'm going to unalive you when he's on home court? Never do that. Let me hop on to the next one.
I got a question for the African American men that date other nationalities. When it comes to black women, do y'all think we care? Like, what part of that equation that y'all think we care? Look at you. Because we be minding our own business and y'all be jumping way. I don't know what y'all jump to. The audacity seemed like to insult us as if we care that y'all out here dating other races, baby.
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I'll take you over.
If this is the case, why are you making a video about it? It's like over and over and over, non-stop. They do this, and why do you keep making videos, right? Only thing I react to is women like this making videos. It's been, pretty much 2 years now of women continuously talking about password bros. Just leave it alone, drop it, right? Guys are stating the obvious. It's obvious that there's a problem. A lot of guys are knowing. A lot of guys have decided to get their passports. Now, those passports being stopped up to where they were on back order, a year ago. You think password bros had something to do with that? I think so, especially around the pandemic when it hit. Guys started tuning in to channels that were out of the country. Me, I was in the Philippines. Guys were watching me on my Black Filipino channel. Guys wanted to know more about the Philippines, or they would watch other guys. They want to know more about Thailand. They would watch Zoom to Thailand for that. They would watch other guys in Colombia. They would watch guys in Brazil. They were watching them for information because guys were doing the work already. Guys have been out already, right? What's happening is guys are putting out the warning messages to guys saying, hey, look, come back. So happens you women are involved in it, but it's for all modern women, not for just a certain color.
For myself, like, quit detouring to where we at to insult us, because we don't give a baby.
Oh, here we go again.
It's just that we don't give a. So I'm trying to figure out what make y'all think we care and what makes y'all insult us. Because at this point, I think I'm ready to do a surviving black women series, and I'm gonna interview y'all so y'all can tell y'all story and get this off y'all chest so y'all can date y'all other white women in peace. So what's up? Y'all gonna let me interview y'all so y'all can tell me the horror stories that my fellow black women have done to y'all?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Because clearly y'all hurt. So let's get it. Surviving the black woman in the United States of America.
Say bitter much?
Who first? I'm dead serious though. Let's do it.
That would be a good series. Actually, they need to show up. That would be a movie right there, right? That's a movie. Surviving. Actually, no. Because it's not just the color. Stop making it all about a color. Please. You're not that special, right? I, for years, showed women from other races being just as bad as you. Just so happens. Is it mostly that color? Yes, it is, right? And the reason why, look what you have. You have women listening to, your little kids listening to Pound Town. It's creating the future generation to be that way as well. That's why yesterday I reacted to a woman who has a daughter, she's pregnant, and she's sad about her daughter growing up and having to go through and see what you women are doing, right? She may be influenced, she probably will, and it's sad. But guys have checked out. Let me go to the next video.
Where American women are getting kind of upset that men are leaving America to find their woman.
No, we're not. It's just finally working. Y'all can have them.
It's finally working. And yeah, you drinking the teas you're drinking, all this stuff, and probably divorce your husband, or he could have left you because you blew up like a balloon.
Emotional damage.
It's sad, man. The undesirables continuously peak up. And what color is she? Talking about the last woman's video. My point exactly.
So I'm going to say this as an immigrant wife who just got her citizenship not too long ago. I've never seen a woman upset at me because I married my husband as an immigrant woman.
Ah, she's stupid. It doesn't work like that. You're not gonna have a woman just upset at you. Number two, you look like you're part of the community, right? So it's not gonna happen that way for you. But let me let her finish.
They weren't upset. What these passport bros are doing is making blaming it on us, when honestly a lot of these men, y'all need therapy. A lot of y'all need therapy. Stop blaming American women for your lack of taking any accountability for anything. Secondly, as someone who's from a third world country who did not get preyed upon, I thank God for that. But there are a lot of women here who are from third world countries who get preyed upon, who are promised things, and when they get here, those promises aren't fulfilled, and they threaten you. Well, like, where are you gonna go? You don't have support. You don't have family here. Do you have your own money? Your green card, all of that is in my hands. So where are you going to go? That is what we are worried about. We are not.
You see what she's talking about? They have laws against that. They have laws. When a woman comes over into the U.S., they hand you something in your hand saying, if this ever happens, contact this number. If this ever happens, contact that number. And you know what she's mistaken about? Once again, true passport bros are not bringing them back to live there and be corrupted by that society.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? It should be a new golden rule out there set. Because, I mean, it's common sense. Why would a guy bring him back to make him like you talking on this video right now?
We don't care. We're not angry. If you want to go find another woman in another country, that's fine.
So she said, we don't care, we're not angry. So are you an immigrant wife? Or are you from the community? Because I'm confused now. We don't care, we're not angry.
You don't have to disparage other women to do that. You can just go quietly and go find you a girl in a third world country. That's fine. Don't disparage us, and just understand that you as an immigrant woman may encounter, not saying that all of them are like that, but you may encounter a man who's going to promise you things that he cannot deliver, who's going to bring you here, and then you're here and you are isolated, and he may take advantage of you in ways that you did not expect, that you did not sign up for, and you are isolated in this country without any financial independence, no support, no friends, nothing. So that's what we are worried about. No one cares that they're going over there and finding anyone. We're just saying, like, yo, just look out and be careful and just have some discernment. That's all we're saying.
You sure about that? You sure about that? That's why?
You see all this stuff she's talking about, right? If a woman from any one of these countries guys are traveling to goes into the U.S., there's communities out there from those same communities, right? Number one. Number two, it's almost impossible for a guy to do that, right? Once a guy starts doing that, a woman can easily get away. I've known women who went to the U.S., could have had their green cards, could have had their citizenship. They didn't want it. Went back to the Philippines, right? Now, what she's saying, most guys aren't doing that. She's putting it out there like most guys are taking women hostage. You can't take a woman hostage in the good old United States of America. Do you know there's women waiting for that? There's lawyers waiting for that. They will take a guy for everything, or at least for a nice chunk of change, right? You think people aren't sitting waiting? You bring them to the land of the modern woman, the land of the court systems. Obviously, she has no idea what she's talking about. Anything to get him, and the way she's talking like she's not foreign, right? Anything to get in their heads, to turn away from passport bros. But you know what? It's not working. We're desired everywhere. We're exotic everywhere. And that's what it is. And all guys realize it's more to life, even in dealing with a woman like this, because you bring them back to get tainted. I feel bad for this brother here. But anyway, see y'all next video.